Hi, good morning. This is Lawrence McKendall, and this is Scooberlicious Ultimate, and this is the second iteration of my interview show podcast. And good morning. So we culminated with an interview with Andy Zill from the San Jose Spiders, and we're moving into our series with somebody who really has impacted the community for Barrier Disc. And he's growing the base. I've known this gentleman for a number of years. Before I jump in, let me just clarify what this whole thing is about. The sport of ultimate is growing. It's a fantastic sport, and there's a lot of people in the Bay Area that are doing amazing things. And they're growing the base wide, they're promoting it, they're bringing in great talent, they're promoting it at the highest levels. And I like to get in front of them and pick their brain and see what's going on. And my guest today is Val Iani, and we'll slide right over and introduce my second guest.
Hi all.
Good morning. How are you, Val?
Doing great.
Awesome. Well, good. Well, this morning we're going to sort of chronicle what's happened with Barrier Disc, go into his journey, how he got into ultimate frisbee and in the Bay Area, and then actually get into one of his more important tenets. He's talking about his social and emotional learning when it comes to ultimate frisbee. But his title is Director of Programming for Youth and Education.
Yeah, correct.
For Barrier Disc Association, or BADA. And why don't you take it over? What's happening recently with Barrier Disc and Youth Ultimate?
Well, a lot of things. We have a big tournament coming up, a beach tournament, King of Bongo, and well, we're very excited. This is growing every year.
Tournament, yes. That's tough to get into. I tried to get our team in, it was sold out.
Yeah, it was sold. We had three divisions: the U19 Open, the U19 Mix, and the U14 Open. And yeah, we sold out two divisions. We just have two spots on the mixed division. So
two stops for the mixed division. This is pretty cool.
Girl and boys, the same team. Get the team together and come play to the beach.
I like that. Now, how far away are these teams coming from to join?
Well, we have one team comes from Santa Cruz. I call two teams. One from Grass Valley and up north, Sacramento. We have Turlock in the east. And what else? Yeah, so I mean Bay Area, but a lot.
No. I'm not going to be surprised in time you're going to have them coming from Oregon or an LA team pop up.
We also, we have a team from LA looking to make the tournament, but then it's just one day.
Sure.
So they thought maybe we will come to play Spaghetti Western. This is our other major tournament, right. But 2 days and in grass. So
when does the Spaghetti Western normally?
Spaghetti Western is normally in a little earlier. This year we couldn't secure the field, so we moved the tournament in May. So it's May 2021. And actually registration will open today.
Still in the South Bay?
In Modesto. So it's
moved to Modesto.
Yeah, we have better field there, and we're happy with the change.
Good, great, fantastic. That's good to hear. And so what's anything else happening currently with Barrier Disc we need to know?
Well, we have an after school program. We're growing our L2P, so learn to play programs. So we have after school for mostly middle school students going on. In spring we have coming up also the high school spring league and the middle school California State Championship.
Okay.
Mostly a team from the Bay Area, larger Bay Area.
Sure.
But eventually that will become a real state championship.
Very good. Are there other states doing the same thing, or are you one of the early states trying to do that?
I think we have one of the few states that do a competition out there for middle school. It's pretty impressive. Rand Robel, he organized the first edition years ago. I think this is the 8th edition. So it's a long-standing tournament that teacher, team, parents, and player love it.
Rand coaches for Dark Meat, right?
He coached for the junior meet.
Okay.
But he was involved with Alameda program for years, and now he's coaching Foothill, Pleasanton
Fantastic.
High School.
Yeah, solid guy. Nice, good to hear. And
we are also Winter League. I mean, this is the last 2 weeks of Winter League. We have a Winter League in East Bay, in Berkeley, and we have a winter league in Los Altos in South Bay.
How many kids are in that program?
South Bay is still growing. East Bay, we have close to 300 kids. We have
Bravo.
18 teams, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Now you are obviously with 300 kids, you're growing the base a lot. We had somebody with hiccups in the background. That's pretty funny. With 300 kids, you need like coaches. So do all these kids, are they affiliated with the school with a coach, or are they in need of coaches?
This actually is our developmental leagues. School normally tend to start their program later in spring. So this actually is an occasion for us to come from the summer with the summer camps and outreach new players, and get into fall winter where we give them more opportunity to play more organized. So the developmental leagues are going that direction. And we tend to aggregate group of friends, or maybe some of the players that play at school but later on, or the previous year. And we rely a lot on the parents volunteer. So the coaches are parents that are either experienced player or brand new to the sport. They might have some experience coaching but no ultimate. And so it's great. This league is awesome because really transform itself from like a more casual pickup opportunity to play to a real leagues. And even if you don't take particularly attention to results and standing and stats, it's more like, opportunity to play, but still is a league organized in teams, and they are consistent. They have the coaches, and the coaches are engaged, and they might find some opportunity to play during the week and practice for the league. So, and see all these parents involved is our goal mostly. I mean, we provide opportunity for players, but one of our goal is also foster like the coaches community is key for growing properly the sport.
That must be very satisfying to go out to a winter league and see these kids playing in mass, and obviously probably seeing the parents out there taking this in. And,
totally. I mean, sometimes when we go, Gilman, and we see like we set 5 fields in one soccer field. So we play horizontally.
Are you
we
out
play
in the grass?
It's turf.
A turf, okay.
And it's 5-on-5, so smaller side.
Yep.
There are 5 fields horizontally, and you see, 10 teams with all the action going on, and then you see the other side. There are a bunch of soccer players, like really a bunch of them, and you see the difference. And it's. I mean, for us, it's. Yeah,
that's a beautiful description. I could see that. That would be great.
Sometimes in a summer camp happen the same. Yeah. We have like, especially Berkeley is a huge. We have like 50, 60 kids at the camp, and then you at the side you have like a dozen kids play soccer or whatever. So it's kind of surprising.
Yeah, comparing. So question is, when on Sunday does this happen? If anybody wants to go out there and check out.
This is 2 to 5 on Sunday.
Okay.
Gilman.
Awesome.
Berkeley.
That was a beautiful picture you painted. I could definitely see that. A lot of activity. Very cool. And it sounds like with this many kids, are you in need of coaches? Are there coaches to go around?
Yeah. We actually have a coaching cadre, and we are trying to either connect team with coaches or try to develop our coaching staff. If you are interested, even try to coach, just in the website beradis.org, you can contact us, or you can. There is actually a form to fill, and if you are in need of coaches, or you are a coach or a player that is interested in get a step in the world coaching, just give a try. It's fun, and you learn. I mean, the other interesting thing of coaching that you learn by coaching. So if you want to improve your ultimate game, coaching is a perfect way to do that, because you get different perspectives.
It's very satisfying, and it's very humbling. Because you're
you
trying
coach
to
too,
impart.
right? So you coach in high school,
but it's still very humbling, because you think you know a lot, but it's all in your head, and you try to find a creative way to explain it that it can be transferable and learnable and executable. and not sound like you're insane. So when you're thinking something really cool, it doesn't translate exactly on the field. So yes, it can very much challenge you as an athlete, and it is very satisfying. So I like that very much. So what I find is when I'm out in the world playing, there are kids that want to play, but they're not affiliated. So you mentioned that. Is there a formal process to get kids connected to schools that play?
Well, we as a Better Disc Association, we don't have a membership. So we organize and provide programs. That said, we also help either school or just group of kids and family to build their own team. So our programs are open to either school-based team or club. Club means a group of family kids getting together and form a team. So we're very flexible with that, and we try our best to help them with the need at that time they might have. It can be like field space, and that's very hard in general.
Absolutely, that's a commodity. Tough.
Can be coaching, can be equipment, can be just resources, can be just connecting teams. You have scrimmages, so all sort of way to try to build program. Because the other thing we need to consider